Good day everybody, it's a guy here. Today I want us to look at something very fascinating, okay? So as I always say, if you're coming to your charts and you don't know exactly what you're looking for, you are simply gambling. You need to go back and learn because it's very important to know what you're looking for before you even open your charts. That is going to give you the easiest execution. And remember, profitability doesn't come by luck. It comes from knowing exactly what you are doing, okay? As Warren Buffett says, there is no risk if you know what you are doing. So guys, let's look at this closely. I'll come to this one because somebody asked me if patterns work on currencies and I will be responding to that. But before we go there, I want to show you something fascinating. Look at this, guys. I gave you this as a creeping trend and I told you we have different kind of trends. I gave you more than it's a lot more than 12 different kind of trends, and I told you every time this trend show up, they are going to give you the easiest execution that will allow you to grow your small account very quick. Okay, this, guys, is something you all have. You all have this playbook. Okay, this is something very important. Unfortunately, people tend to forget these things. Look here, this and this creeping trend, prices initially drop sharply. This is the important thing I want you to understand. Prices drop what? Sharply, okay? Prices initially drop sharply. Then there's a brief creeping trend. You see, after that, there's a brief creeping trend. Just remember, if there is a big drop in price followed by a creeping trend, it usually means prices will keep falling. These kinds of trades are some of the simplest you'll come across. You see, you have this information. Just look at this chart. They fall fast and aggressively, then they creep. This part here has to take more time than this part over here, and then they continue. I gave you multiple kinds of trends and you have this information. So let's go to the charts and I want to show you something very simple. Okay, we'll come back to this one. Okay, I'm doing this because somebody asked me about currencies and I realized that most people tend to focus more on currencies. Guys, look, on Friday, this was on GJ, okay? We had a beautiful pattern. For the person who asked me if patterns work on currencies, they do work, okay? You just have to pay close attention. You see, we had a beautiful pattern. Where was it? It was on the high of the day. I told you when a pattern is building up on a level, this is what I deem as my A plus setup. I took this one, okay? Okay? But I closed it early because I closed it at the low of this day here, which is somewhere around here. But I want to show you something interesting. Yes, I closed it here. But look, guys, look at this. It is highly important to know this. Look at the evidence candle, okay? And then prices broke down straight. They went roughly 360 pips. Yes, of course there were news, but this setup on its own, like, it was obvious what they were gonna do. Okay, it was so obvious. They fall very quick. It took just a day to fall. Okay, it took just a day to fall. Pay close attention to what I want to show you. Then they started creeping the next day, which was yesterday. I saw this one yesterday. Okay, they started creeping. And what did they do today? This is the easiest one I saw even today and I took. Okay, this is where they exploded down to this level here. Let's go back to what I wrote for you on the playbook. Okay, look at this. Prices fall sharply, aggressively, and I told you this one here must take more time than this one. Okay, what happens now? They are gonna give you a low, okay, and then come and bounce off this low. They'll come and bounce off this low. That's where your entry is. That's why I showed these things even on the charts. I gave you the drawings and I gave you the explanations. I gave you different kind of trends. And guys, some of you think like these things are they are simple, but you think they are not important. When these things happen, they are going to give you an easy opportunity which will allow you to grow your small account very quick. Okay, this is like gold. Okay, you have this information. They made a low. Here is the low. Oh, I'm saying it because it just happened. Guys, you have this thing. This is the low. You see, they broke out. They gave a low and then prices went down. They came and bounced on this low. This is exactly what we have over here. They made this low, then prices went down. They came and bounced on it, okay? And that's when they collapsed heavily. On a 5-minute time frame, you would have seen this thing very early, okay? as you can see, this is where they bounced on the low. Okay, they bounced on the low and they gave a big engulfing candle here. This is where you take your opportunity back to where? Back to obviously here, back to where the move began. You see, back to where the move began. And by the way, sorry if you hear noise, I'm not at my original place. Okay, so yeah, the current place I'm in, I'm lacking internet because the connection is low. So I just had to find another place to record this and to actually do the trading during the day. So guys, look at this. This is the easiest opportunity, easiest opportunity on currencies. Unfortunately, people forget these things. I gave you these things. I gave you different kind of trends, and I told you in multiple videos the least area they're gonna come to is this part here. That's why I told you I closed when they hit here. However, right now I'm reading another book, Long-Term Secret to Short-Term Trading, which actually advises to hold till the close. Okay, because most of the days obviously will go towards the close, and that's where you make more profit. So I've been reading this book this week, and yes, I'm gonna start implementing that. But guys, you had this, the most easiest execution. You see, when they bounce off the low, you see they came and bounced on it. That's where you execute exactly as it transpired here. Not only on this one, even Euro JPY gave the same setup today. Okay, the same setup today. You see, the same setup today, the same setup. They fall explosively quick. This only took a day, but this one took more than a day because they came back again here. Okay, as you can see, this one took more time. This fall was so aggressive. What does this tell you? It tells you that when they make a low, you pay close attention to what? To that low, because prices are gonna come and bounce on that low, and this is where they gave you an engulfing candle. You see, even if you took this first one, it's still okay because they came to a level again. But guys, this is the information you have on the playbook. I gave you a lot of different kinds of trends, and guys, I know most of you don't pay close attention. You see, I told you, we have creeping, we have explosive, we have normal. These are different kind of strategies on themselves. Okay, they work on currencies and they work on indices. They work on almost anything. Okay, here we have multiple sets of creeping trends. We have different kind of creeping trends. We have two different kind of explosive, and we have different kinds of normal trends. So I told you, in this book alone, you have many different kind of strategies. Although I built this book in a way that it focuses more on the explosive, but I gave you each of this trend differently. I gave you the illustrations, I gave you the explanations, I gave you the entry points, I gave you everything you need to know about these trends, everything you need. And for people asking about our currencies, guys, as you can see, there are two different booklets here. Okay, this is the one, the explosive one. Again, as I'm saying, it has different kinds of methods on it, different kind of strategies on it alone. Okay, I know, yes, I always advise focusing on one, growing with that one, and then adding maybe after a year. But these are different kind of strategies, and you have all you need. Okay, even here, this one is the explosive, and this one is another booklet with two different kind of strategies specifically for currencies, not the one I'm mentioning here, but two different kind of strategies for currencies. So on this thing, guys, you have a lot of different kind of strategies, straightforward, as easy as it could be, because I always try to explain things in a very simple way. You see, this is something you should have gotten. Okay, this is something you should have gotten. You wait for these things. When they show up, they're gonna give the best risk reward. Okay, you see, the best risk reward. Now let's look at something different. Okay, for the person who asked about patterns on currencies, yes, they do work. Okay, as you can see, this is GU. Okay, you see, they gave a very beautiful pattern yesterday, and then it broke to the upside. Yes, it went 50 today. They gave a rectangle, and yes, again it broke to the downside. They always come either to the low or to the high. You see, this is the most easiest setups you can get. Are they gonna close above? We don't know, but mostly if they go to roughly 40%, the chances of them closing high is very low. So that is for those who love counter trending. But guys, look at this. I want to show you something. If you see here, I wrote all eyes on me. This is very important now. Okay, this is very important. You see, they give you a pattern. Sometimes they are not going to give you 3 touches, but they are going to give you something like this. You see, they broke out and they gave one last push to the top, which after that they gave a engulfing candle down. You see, let me just zoom this out. Okay, when they do this last push to the top, you see they didn't break with an evidence candle. Okay, they did not break with an evidence candle, of which if you look at this one on Friday, it broke with an evidence candle. You can see this is the biggest candle that breaks out. You know the rules already. I've outlined them in the playbook. I've outlined everything for you. Okay, but this was an evidence candle. However, if you look at this one, it did not break with an evidence candle. As you can see, this is the biggest candle. What do? You wait at this point. What did they do? They went back and gave one last final push. Okay, I'm calling this all eyes on me, because when they give a mini breakout and they give a last push to the top and then give this evidence candle, this clearly tells you all eyes on me. Look at me now. Okay, it's something they did again yesterday. As you can see, they broke out here. This candle was evidence, but it wasn't convincing, as it is hardly a full breakout. Then they went back and gave this last push. This is called all eyes on me. Why? Because you know what's coming next. Okay, you just have to pay close attention and be patient, because I know people just want to jump in. This is not for those who want to jump in. You have to wait. You see, they gave one last push and then they gave a beautiful candle, but this one now shows that they are leaving. You see, these are the most easiest executions. And where are they building the pattern? They are building the pattern on the closing price of the previous day. Okay, on the closing price of the previous day. Okay, currently I'm reading a book. As I said, it actually explains the relationship between the closing price, the high of the day, and the low of the day. Okay, I will share most of you, but obviously after testing them. Okay, but as I said, it advises to hold till the close, and that's what I'm gonna do, because obviously most of the days are gonna like open high and close low if they are actually going down, and if they're going up, they're gonna open low and close high. So I'm looking at something like that. That's what I'm currently reading. Okay, so as I say, you see, they give you a pattern. Sometimes they're not going to give you the third touch on the other level, but just look how they are playing on the level. Okay, and that's when they do what? That's when they collapse. And this is the engulfing candle from the last push from this point here. Please remember this point, whereby they come here and they give you a last push, or they give a mini breakout and they give a last push down. Okay, this is not what I call retest, because this is hardly a breakout. You just have to wait. They give a last push which doesn't go to that other level. I call this all eyes on me, because they are trying to send people down one last time. Okay, which is important. They are trying to send people up one last time, and this time with a pin, and then they give you this huge engulfing candle, this one, and then they collapse down. You took your 50 points easy as possible. Okay, you see, they went 53. Very good. You in, you're out of the day. Okay, so patterns do work on currencies. It's just that it's a little bit hard to deal with the timings. Okay, it's a little bit hard to deal with the timings, because indices obviously are stocks, and stocks open at 9:30 a.m. US time, so it becomes a little bit easier to time them. Okay, but of course this candle was given at the equity opening of the London session, because you can see down here it's 8:30. 8:30 is roughly 10:30 for me, because this broke is behind in 2 hours. But guys, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful and so easy. I told you, you need to know what you are looking for. You need to have rules. You need to know exactly what you are looking for. Hence I actually gave this playbook. It has all the setups that I look for. It has everything that I look for each and every day if I'm on the charts. Okay, everything I look for, step by step. Easy, everything outlined. Okay, everything outlined as it should be, just like here. And then if you are looking at GJ again, there were like where is GJ? I want to show you something. If you go to an hourly time frame, this is something I've been seeing. This is something yes, they gave a creeping trend, but look at this. There was a time they exploded down within 2 days, and then this is where they played and played and played. So this again, it's just that they already came and hit this low, but this in itself is where they started creeping and creeping and creeping. Okay, it was a clear example. It was a clear example because they didn't want to take the high out. Okay, because sometimes, guys, it's very important. If they are gonna collapse, you ask yourself, why are they not taking the high out? Why are they playing inside? Actually, I don't want to confuse you with this. Okay, let me not go to something which is so deep. I just want you to focus on the easy things. Okay, because easy is what I am all about. Okay, so you can see, guys, this move is already collapsing down, but there will be people counter trending thinking it's gonna close up. Guys, you need to know how market moves. Okay, you need to, yes, there are days when they will go and close all the way up, but there will be people trying to counter trend. This move has gone 74% down. Chances of this closing above the yesterday's closing prices are very low. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to talk about that. One thing which is important, I wanted you to see these things because this works on any market you choose. Okay, this is the basic way of movement. This is the mechanical way of price movement. Okay, so you see, boom, creep, boom, easy as ABC. You see this one, even easy as ABC. Okay, again, you had the choice to choose exactly as we outlined this thing. Okay, exactly as we outlined this thing. Okay, exactly as outlined. So guys, you need to know these things. Okay, you need to know these things. Okay, so I gave you everything, guys. I don't know what more I should give, but I gave you everything. As I'm saying, on this thing, it's one thing, but you get different kind of things. You get a PDF with 2 different kind of strategies specifically for currencies. This one, you get this booklet here with the most explosive, straightforward, only 53 page, because it's straightforward. First part is the creeping trends, then I go deeper into the explosive kind of trend. Okay, so guys, I really did want to make this video because there's a person who asked me about currencies, and I've realized that most people are scared of indices. They focus on currencies. Guys, these trends work for anything. When they show up, they're gonna give you the most easiest and the most quickest kind of a trade. As you can see, even the moves are too big in my illustration. Why? Because this shouldn't take time. This is gonna explode because most people are caught in this nonsense. Okay, but you guys understand, price explode downwards, they creep, they are gonna go down. Okay, I gave you everything, even the entry criteria. You look, guys, you have everything you need. Okay, you have everything you need. And as I said over here, guys, don't forget these things. Okay, we have different kind of creeping trends. When they show up, they are gonna give you the most cleanest and easiest opportunity. You know what to look for. Okay, if they don't give you what you are looking for, then you know it's time not to do anything. But guys, already you know what to anticipate when they do something like this. The same applies to explosive. You know what to anticipate. Okay, you know what to look for, guys. You really know what to look for. Okay, I took a trade on gold. Okay, let me show you. I took a trade on gold today. Where was gold? Okay, this is gold. Of course, you can see gold again gave a pattern. Okay, gold gave a pattern, a beautiful pattern, which broke up and retested in the early. You know that gold can move in Asian session, London session, or US, but you see they retested, all eyes on me, and then they exploded to the top. And as I say, that book suggests that where if you buy, most of the days hold till the close. But today I took gold based on this. Let's go to a 15-minute okay, let's go to a 5-minute time frame. I want to show you, I took gold based on an explosive trend that they gave. Okay, based on the explosive trend that they gave. Yes, okay, at this point, okay, it was before they did this. So yeah, this was my explosive trend that I took, and I took this candle here. Okay, I took it and it went roughly 90 points. I'm already out of this. It went roughly 90. You see, easy 90. How did I know? Explosive trend. This is an explosive trend. This is an explosive trend. How do I know? Guys, I gave you these things. You know this is an explosive trend. You know how an explosive trend should look. Okay, so yes, today I had already beautiful ones, and because I'm told you I'm not gonna be mostly able to execute later because I just took some time away, so that's the reason why I'm not actually gonna be able to do that, because I'm still lacking connection. I have to go and do this elsewhere, okay, because of connections. But guys, look at this, explosive. These things are everywhere, every day. You have this, but you forgot about it. You read it and you forgot about it. Guys, read it, go back and practice it, practice it. Make sure you practice until you understand. These things are going to show up almost every time. And when they do, guys, I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.